Pulled into town in a rusted out Ford, tank on fumes and a prayer to the Lord. At a cheap motel off 8th Avenue, and a half-worn dream I was chasing too. Played 3 songs at an open mic bar under Christmas lights and a borrowed guitar. Heard him say, "Kid, there's a label guy here," but he left for a tab before my last beer. So I walked outside with my pride half bent, tipped my hat to the rent I already spent. I thought maybe this town ain't my promised land, but the night had its own kind of different plan. Cause the crowd sang my chorus like they knew my pain, and a stranger slapped my back said, "Man, don't change. If this is my last night in Nashville, I'll pour my soul in every line I spill. Let the barroom walls hear my goodbye prayer. Let the dream know I was really there. I might leave with nothing but a broke down van, but they'll remember my heart, not the stamp on my hand. If I fade back home to the everyday grind, still I'll never forget my last night in Nashville. Met a girl at the bar with a busted suitcase, mascara tracks, and a brave girl face. Said she came from Ohio for a second chance gig. Sang back up once, now she cleans on the strip. We traded our stories over watered down drinks, talked about the nights when your whole plan sinks. She said fame's just smoke, but the songs feel real. Then she hummed my hook like a record deal. The bartender nodded like he'd seen this film. Dreamers on the rooftop, they never quite feel. He said, "You ain't a failure just cause you're heading home. Sometimes the bravest thing is knowing when you're done." So I raised my glass to the almost and maybes, to the broke-hearted cowboys and the Broadway babies. If this is my last night in Nashville, I'll play that set like I just signed a deal. Let the tip jar shine like a diamond ring. Let them feel every word when I let that string sing. I might drive out tomorrow with an old road map, but they'll remember my truth, not the dreams I lack. If I end up back in a small town cornfield, I'll still brag about my last night in Nashville. The girls in boots with a badge on their shirt, wiping tables down while they hide their hurt. Here's to the bands playing 4-hour sets for a meal and a smile and a little respect. If you never get your name in the bright marquee, you were still part of this wild city. Maybe make it ain't a number or a check. Maybe it's the way a room sings your regret. Maybe it's the handshake from a blue-collar guy saying, "Man, that song made me wanna cry." So if it's my last night in Nashville, I ain't leaving here feeling less than real. I got proof in the echoes and the worn-out floor that my voice meant something past that old stage door. I'll take these miles in this busted hotel smell, turn it into stories that I know will sell. Even if I never get a big-time brass thrill, there'll always be that last night in Nashville. Yeah, maybe I ain't the next big name on the bill, but somewhere down Broadway, they're still humming that hook from my last night in Nashville.